Gentlemen, my name is Keemstar. I am the host of Drama Alert. And over the years, many years, we have covered stories about online influencers being predators, preying on their underage fans. In 2015, I covered a story about Basherverse. And when I covered this story showing that he was arrested for actually, grooming an underage person back in the day, I received so much hate. In fact, my show throughout the years trying to expose these predators received so much hate. Me personally getting death threats. At the time of covering this Basher story, people on the internet were saying Basher did nothing wrong. Even though there was a mugshot, even though he was arrested for it, even though more girls came forward with their stories that he was pursuing them while they were underage, it didn't matter. That was the culture of the internet back then. 7 months ago, the YouTuber Gamer from Mars uploaded a whole documentary on this. And on that video that was released in 2020, this year, you can find comments of people saying Basher is innocent. During the time of this story being publicized on Drama Alert, Basher had a very public girlfriend known as Clara Babylegs. And 2 weeks ago, Clara Babylegs came out with a statement confirming that when she was 17 years old, she started a sexual relationship with 28-year-old Basherverse. That they traveled across state lines multiple times in 2014 before she was 18 years of age. Basherverse was never innocent. Anybody saying that he's innocent is just wrong. But even though I received so much hate, received death threats, and my show was being attacked constantly for trying to frame Basherverse, that wasn't the worst hate that I received from covering a story about an online entertainer being a predator. In fact, the worst came when I covered a story about an influencer by the name of Kiwiz. On March 27th of 2016, I interviewed the mother of an underage girl. I interviewed the girl and I interviewed Kiwiz at the time, where they all admitted that Kiwiz was sending dick pics to a 14-year-old girl. Kiwiz was 19 years old at the time, and this relationship started when he was 17 and the girl was only 12. If you look at that interview, you see 36,000 likes and 10,000 dislikes. And if you read through the comments 4 years ago, people are on Kiwi's side. It makes absolutely no sense. Kiwi was caught red-handed and admitted to it, but he didn't get canceled. In fact, in many ways, he blamed the victim. He blamed the child for this. Now, 4 years later, in 2020, Kiwiz is a very popular YouTuber now. He grew his channel from 100,000 subs to 3.5 million subscribers, playing a child's game, Fortnite. And recently, Kiwiz just got verified on Twitter, and he's also picked up multiple sponsors. A couple days ago, when Kiwi did get verified on Twitter, this sparked some outrage of people that remembered what happened in 2016. And a small campaign started to expose Kiwiz for what he did. I have covered many stories on online predators in our space, and every one of them eventually gets canceled. But Kiwiz is the one that got away. So to remind everybody exactly what happened 4 years ago, here is that full interview. Roll it. What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Today on the show, we have an interview. Red Kiwi has been accused of sending nude pictures to a 14-year-old girl. On the line, we have Sword General, we have Red Kiwi, and we also have the mother of the alleged victim. Let's start with the mother of the alleged victim first. What exactly do you know about this situation and what has happened so far?
Okay, so far I know that she sent pictures to him. He sent pictures back to her. He professed his love for her and said how beautiful she is. And really, I mean, he's been dragging this on for probably about a year. And she is only 14 years old, and he's 19.
Now,
and
Kiwi, is this true?
I just turned 19. I've known Jerica probably for about a year and a half. We met when I was 17. She claimed she was 14, but I guess she lied, apparently. She must have been 13 at the time. Can you clarify? A year and a half ago, was she 13?
Well, a year and a half ago, she probably would have been 12 and a half.
She said she was 14 when I talked to her.
Okay.
You must be wrong then.
Yeah, she's 14 now.
No, yeah, I understand that. I'm saying, like, when we first talked, I said I was 17 and she said she was 14. And it was nothing but friendly conversation for the first, like, 4 months. We were just kind of like, hey, what's up? How are you? What's good? And she said that she watches my videos, and I said that's awesome and I appreciate the support. And, you know, that's awesome. So time went on, and, you know, she would message me a lot, and I just wouldn't communicate with her as much. And one day she messaged me. She said she really wanted to talk. She said she was having issues, and I felt bad because I always ignored her. So I said, hey, how are you? What's up? And we talked. She said she was having personal issues, and we just talked for a while. And, you know, one thing led to another. She started complimenting me. I complimented her. You know, it was being a teenager. It's just, I was 17 at the time, and I understand she was 14 or 13, however old she was.
Wait, there's if you were 17, wouldn't that make her 12?
No.
A year and a half ago, she would have been 12.
Okay, well, I was 17, and she said she was 14. Like, if you guys can look back in the Kick messages, like, I hear you have police involved, like, you guys will be able to see.
Let's get to that part. In the video that you uploaded today, mother of the alleged victim, you said that you've contacted the police. Is there a police report? What exactly is going on with this?
There is. We filed a report, and they're contacting Homeland Security to look to see what they'd be able to charge him with, because they're just a little bit uncertain. We come from a small town, and they're looking into it. Let's put it that way. That's what they said. And with it being Easter weekend, not a lot got done this weekend, so they told us we'd have to wait till next week.
Now, Kiwi, this all sounds like really serious. Like, what are you thinking? Like, I mean, are you sorry? Are you...
No, am I sorry? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Of course I'm sorry. Like, obviously, like, this is something. If Jerica would have expressed that she was very uncomfortable, and I watched the video, you said that she felt guilty, she felt like she didn't want to, she never, like, explained that to me, and I would never, like, make somebody do something they didn't want to do. I even told her that. And when the first time it happened, when we were getting a little bit more flirty with each other, whatever, she did send me pictures, but she asked me to send her pictures, and I told her I felt really uncomfortable because, you know, of who I am and just everything. I felt really uncomfortable doing that, and she said that she could trust me, or I could trust her, and that nothing would happen. And I believed I could trust her. So it was a mistake. Being a teenager is kind of like a heat of the moment. Everybody makes mistakes, and I do want to apologize to the mother, by the way, for the inconvenience and any harm that Jerica has. I know that I'm not the only one. There has been other people, like, I have proof of other people. Jerica still talks to them to this day.
Wait. Are you saying that?
Okay.
Why I'm not trying to blame her at all. I'm just saying I'm really confused.
Let me.
The only one involved,
no, I'm not saying that you're trying to blame her, but can we clarify this? You're saying that other YouTubers, other people that are above the age of 18 or older, have been sending graphic pictures to Jerica?
Yes.
Jerica.
Okay, I don't know anything about that, and she admitted sending pictures to you, but there hasn't been anybody else, she said.
We can talk more about it if you want. Like,
well, and also I'd like
willing
to
clear
talk about all the other girls that you're sending pictures to.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just
we
Blue.
have Sword General here, and basically, this was all brought to my attention through him and Nuda. Basically, they're friends with Jerica, and Jerica came to them looking for help, and they came to me looking for help. And this is after, a police report. The police were already contacted. This is after all this. And basically, General and Nuda have told me that there are a lot of other girls that are underage that you've kind of had these Snapchat sending nude pictures back and forth relationships with. Is that true? Are there any other girls?
No, I cannot think of any girl online that I've met that has. I haven't.
Now, General, what's your take on this? Because you're here.
So Nuda came to me obviously asking for advice because my family's been in law enforcement and whatnot before, and Nuda is the one that has told me about it. So I think he would be the best one to answer this.
Okay, so I went to General. And I was like, okay, dude, she came out to me. She told this to me. I don't know what to do. I don't normally do stuff like this. Like, I don't normally go to the police with stuff. I just, leave stuff alone. But General told me to talk to the mom. And, I talked to Jerica's mom, and Jerica's mom was adamant about going to the police. And I was like, okay, that you do that. And she, has had a lack of experiencing with this too. So she put me in a call with Jerica. And she wanted me there for pretty much moral support because Jerica was, obviously terrified to talk to the police.
Right. I understand all this, but are there other girls?
Yeah. Now, other girls, when I was asking for advice, because I asked General and I asked a few other people, and I was like, okay, what do I do? I don't want to, publicly go out and just, end Kiwi. That's not my goal. Kiwi and I friends for, 3 years? It's not like I'm trying to, throw this dude in prison.
Right, but are there other girls?
Yeah, and other girls were saying now they could be doing this for attention or whatever, but they're saying
who are they? Can you say who they are?
That's a private, but I'm just I don't want to say that to 1.3 million people, but what I'm saying is other people have gone and said, okay, yeah, Kiwi sent me this or this. I'm not gonna have them send me dick pics. I don't swing that way. I'm not trying to see your shit, dude. I'm not throwing shots at you. I'm just saying girls have said this. Now, they could be doing it for attention. They could be doing it for whatever God knows reason because you have 170,000 subscribers. I get that. But I'm just saying other girls have said that you did.
And I would like to know, who they are, in private. I want to know who they are because I genuinely don't. I can't think of any girls.
Kiwi, do you know how? Kiwi, do you know how serious this is? Because, basically, she sent you child porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't have any. I never saved any of it. It's not on my phone.
And then you sent graphic, pictures to a child.
Yes, she asked for them, and it was a one-time thing. Being a horny teenager with hormones, being stupid.
Okay, you said it's a one-time thing, Kiwi. How long was this ago?
Probably. I was 17 when I sent 2 pictures over the app Kick. That's what the app is. And I sent 2 pictures, and after that, we didn't really talk after that because I felt really bad. Because
so
it was just weird.
You sent pictures when you were 17 and she was 12. Now, I believe she said that
she said she was 14.
I believe,
and the kick logs will prove it. If you guys get it,
okay,
it's there,
but she said she was 14 or whatever. But
it was a month ago.
Yeah, and a month ago on Snapchat, yes.
Okay, so a month ago you sent her a picture.
Yes.
But the problem with that is you're 19 and she's 14 at the time.
But the thing, I was in a really depressed state. she was talking to me, like she kept on saying how she was saying how she was so attached to me, and I was saying, and she said how she wanted to meet up, and I said that's really weird. I don't want to meet up. Like that's something you can't bank on. Like that's just really weird. I don't want to do that. And she's claimed that she wants to meet up with other people. There's another person in red that she talks to that she wanted to meet up with specifically, and we can talk more about that in private. She does talk to a lot more people than just me, and I want you guys to understand, like, this is a mistake. This isn't something that, like, if anybody out there is thinking about sending pictures or whatever, don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. It's just pointless. It's something. It may seem like an idea at the time, like if you're feeling like it's not appropriate. You shouldn't do it. And I apologize to the mother. I apologize to Jerica. I own up to my mistakes, and it's not my actions were childish. I've seen so many people on Twitter get exposed like for making the same mistake. Like I've seen girls, I've seen guys, and it's so stupid. So if you guys are thinking about doing that, just don't do it, please. Like save yourself the hassle. Like it's so
Okay.
pointless.
All right. Excuse me. This is the mom. Can Jerica speak now?
Yeah, of course.
Because she has something she needs to say.
That's fine.
So you're talking about being depressed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So I had something going on in my life around the time that happened.
I did too, and me being upset, and I told you about some things about me being possibly bipolar. Are you just like gaining that from like something that I said earlier, or are you really depressed?
No, like I'm not depressed now, but I had something going on in my life at the time that was really hard on me, and I just needed to talk to somebody. I don't know. It was just being stupid. But yeah, no, you did have a lot of personal issues, and I always talk to you about them, and you were happy to talk to me about them, and that's really all it was supposed to be about. And then one thing led to another, both of us being teenagers and being stupid. It's really dumb. And it's not like I'm friggin' 30 talking to like 10-year-old, like dude, like these people like Lion Maker going out there like doing some crazy stuff. Like I would not call myself a pedophile. I would not call myself like a sex offender or anything. Like this is Jerica.
Yeah, but Kiwi, I don't know if you know how serious this is. Like you literally could have to, like, if it goes through the legal course and they find you guilty, I mean, I'm just guessing based on everything that I'm hearing here, you could be registered as a sex offender.
I understand, but like I said, it's just being stupid, being a teenager. It's being dumb. Like I said, if there's anybody out there thinking about doing this, or just you're in a relationship with somebody and you're 18 and she's 15 or whatever, just it's not worth it, dude.
Okay, Jerica, did you have anything else that you want to say?
Yes, I would actually. You keep saying, well, at least I'm not like Lion Maker when I'm 30 and the other person's 10. Well, that's still a problem because you're 18 and I'm a minor, so don't act
But you,
like...
He's 19.
Jerica, you constantly would tell me that age is not an issue. I would tell you age is kind of weird, like it's kind of weird, and you
I know,
would say,
but the problem is, Kiwi, is like one person's an adult and they have to know better, and it doesn't matter what the kid says. That's
I know, I understand
blocked
that, but
me
like,
if I was being an issue.
And also with the pictures, you had to have known she was younger. I'm sorry. I mean, when this started a year and a half ago.
I truly believe she was 15. Like she looks 15 to me.
But I mean, if she's sending you graphic pictures when she's 12, I mean, you should be able to figure out.
There's no way.
Yeah, that she's not.
She wasn't 12. She was 13. She said she was 14. She lied.
I
Jerica,
did not lie, you idiot.
Jerica, you did.
Jonathan, I didn't.
Jerica, I swear to God, you did. You lied. You know you did.
I know I didn't. You're just trying to defend yourself in the most stupid way possible.
I swear to God.
All right, ladies and
Where
gentlemen.
to, God?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it here. I think we got most of the facts out on the case. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please slap a like on it. Let us know in the comments below your thoughts on this situation. Drama Alert Nation, now over 1,220,000 subscribers.
It is fucking lit.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God.
What just happened? What
I
is
have
this?
no idea. Kiwi, this is bad. This is really bad,
Dude,
Kiwi.